It's match day and it is Juve Inter. I should not even record a video. I should not even speak about the Derby d'Italia. That speaks for himself. You know everything that you need to know about the game of this evening. 8:45 p.m. Italian time. I can't wait. I'm super pumped up for the pre-game, the watch-along and the post-game of probably the game with the most history, the most rivalry for all the calcio lovers. So why am I recording the video? Because I need to speak about it, because I want to speak about it. The importance of the game, not only the single game, but also the ranking of Serie A, I will explain you, and then the strange choices of Thiago Motta. Is he making the right choices? Is he doing the right choice to, again, trust Koopmeiners that should start today? We'll speak about all of that. Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel, I hope you're all doing well. Ragazzi, if you didn't yet, also today, show love and support to the Juventini, putting a maximum of like on today's video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and don't forget to put the notification ring on, because I want to see all of you today for the pre-game, watch-along and post-game of Juve Inter. Are you pumped up? Yes or no? Let me know already the result, the predicted result. Give me your score here below, and also with the man of the match, the one that you think that really can make the difference. Look, everything is in the hands of Thiago Motta. That's a beautiful title of Corriere dello Sport. Nelle mani di Motta. Everything in the hands of Motta. Then I don't agree that much with the title of Gazzetta dello Sport. Capogiro Scudetto. They could totally change the Scudetto race. Yes and no, partially. Because Scudetto is not, unfortunately, a word that could and should be linked with the Bianconeri in 24-25. We gave up. We threw it away already a long time ago with all the draws that we made in Serie A, consecutive draw. I don't even remember, 11, 12, I don't know how many, because it's really too much. So we threw it away, so that Scudetto word is probably speaking about Inter correctly, because today when we are saying that everything is in the hand on Thiago Motta, he could change the destiny momentarily at matchday 25 of Serie A. If we lose against the Nerazzurri, we are putting the team of Simone Inzaghi again at the first spot, 1 point more than Napoli, telling them you're first, and then it's only you that can lose it. On the other side, if we win against the Nerazzurri, we keep that gap of 2 points, giving our ex-player, captain, coach, that is now loved by the ones that are hating us, the Napolitani, we are giving them still 2 points of margin and giving them everything into their hands until the match day 38 of Serie A that will be played in the month of May. So for the Scudetto, it's speaking about them, Napoli, Inter. Then Atalanta, they are actually losing points. They were not able to win this weekend, 0-0, so 51 points. At the moment, look, seriously, it looks like Atalanta, they will at the end fight more for the top 3 for the Scudetto. Pay attention, with a huge, beautiful Lazio that yesterday was able to block for the third time this season. Napoli, incredible, also there, 87 minutes, a goal of Dia. I already spoke about it yesterday, but we have the opportunity for ourselves to go into that top 4 since a long time ago. Again, with their same games, or at least Lazio, Juve, Fiorentina, waiting for Milan and Bologna that needs to recuperate the game to play against each other. So pay attention for that, because I tell you, the top 4 race can be really excited. We need to go today at 46 points to think about continuity, not only in the single game, but also continuity probably of a project that we started in the beginning of the season 24-25. A lot of people have put that project in doubt. I am totally sure that if we qualify for Champions League, that project will become probably also in the mind of some people, depending on what we are doing in Champions League until where we advance, a bit more credible for a lot of people. Beating already Inter today could give credibility to that project. Today I need to understand, I want to know what Juventus is, which Juventus we can see. Will it be a Juventus that will be scared in their home against Inter? Will it be a Juventus that will, again, like they played against PSV, taking the lead in the beginning of that game with intensity, longer than 20 minutes, 25 minutes, but also going for that? Let's see. And the choices of Thiago Motta, well, they make a lot of people discuss, because we don't see Capitano Locatelli, and that's a really big, huge surprise. Giovanni Albanese yesterday revealed us the starting 11 with Di Gregorio into the goal, Timothy Weah again on the right back, Gatti, Vega, and then Savona. Savona preferred over Lloyd Kelly. It could have been McKennie that played in that position, with Douglas Luiz out because he will not be called up today. He will probably also not even being called up for a Champions League return game because of a muscle fatigue. Well, McKennie is playing in that role for the fourth consecutive time. He played extremely well against PSV. Hopefully he can give continuity. And then we see what a lot of people are discussing about. A midfield made of Thuram, Koopmeiners, Conceição on top, McKennie, Nico Gonzalez on the left, and Kolo Muani. So we discussed about why not Bangula, why not Yildiz, why not Locatelli, why turn Koopmeiners, which is a huge big question. I already said it in the beginning of the week. I think that it will be a war in the midfield, a big fight in the midfield with some muscles there. The one that is the most physical, the one that is able to take also the duels, aerial duels, ground duels, will have more probabilities to do well. And that's why I think that with Renato Vega, today we will not play a 4-2-3-1, but more a 4-1-4-1. In non-possession with the two midfielders, McKennie and Koopmeiners, that are dropping back to give support to Thuram. In offensive role, one of the two that are going up. If possible, even both of them to give some superiority there on top. With Vega, we don't need Locatelli into that game, or at least we sacrifice Locatelli into that game, is the idea of Motta. I am not sure if it will work or not, but I understand what he's doing. He's actually leaving Vega the ball from the back and actually putting some pressure with McKennie and Koopmeiners a bit more on top. Not asking a Locatelli and a Thuram to play actually a bit more lower. So it could have sense. But the problem, of course, is we are speaking about the Koopmeiners that since the beginning of the season is not convincing us. Let's be honest, he's not convincing us. We tried a lot of things to give him continuity with minutes, to never let him go out of the field. That was another one. We tried to give him the vice-captain band. We gave him the captain band against Atalanta. I don't remember. But anyway, he was captain in a game. We gave him so many things. We even put him on the bench, asking him to go in the second half where he didn't perform against PSV. Look, it's here. You see it on the face of Teun Koopmeiners today. If really he starts like it's predicted, Teun Koopmeiners will need to give answers. He will need to justify the trust of Thiago Motta. He plays for a lot of things. A lot of time we're saying we need some patience, we need to wait, we understand why he's playing. He played as a number 10, he played in another role. We can understand even if we don't agree at a certain moment it's not working. So today he takes a big responsibility. Yesterday Thiago Motta said in press conference, of course he was not happy to not start against PSV. We can only play with 11 men. Well, today he has that chance, so convince us. Choose the fact that you will fight. Change your face expression, your facial expression. Ask for the ball. Don't hide yourself. We said it a lot of time. When a player starts to hide himself and doesn't want that ball, it's because he's mentally not strong enough in that particular moment. So today, you can not only win again a real starting spot also for the PSV game, but today you can also start entering again in the hearts of Juventini that are doubting the presence of the number 8 on the field. So Teun, a lot depends on you. Teun, if we want to make it work, a lot will depend on you. Of course, there is another battle, the revenge of World Cup. You remember France, Argentina, Lautaro Martinez against Kolo Muani. Well, today we have that revenge with Kolo Muani that kept scoring 3 games in Serie A, already 5 goals. Today you have an opportunity to already score again 4 games in a row in Serie A, which nobody was able to do. So he's looking really for the history in Serie A, but most importantly, he's looking also to make Juventus win the 3 points. So a big battle there. It's strange, guys, but we are not speaking about Dusan Vlahovic. That will be for the 6th consecutive time on the bench. Juventus for the 4th spot. That's the reality. Inter for the Scudetto run. Nothing should go towards a draw. The game of today should not go towards a draw, because a draw would mean Juventus is losing, Inter is losing. Inter will try to win, Juve will try to win, probably will go towards a draw at the end of the game. This is what I start feeling, predicting. Am I happy with the draw? Probably not. Probably not, because I really want to win today. Today winning would be so important. Yesterday in press conference there was a fight between Inzaghi or at least Inzaghi tried, and Thiago Motta answered in a way, because we had the first press conference of Inter with Inzaghi that was speaking and was already starting to complain a bit, complaining about the fact that when they have episodes that are against them. The media is speaking about it for days when they receive favors. Sorry, I start again. When they receive favors, media is speaking about for days and people are complaining. When it's against them, nobody is speaking about. It looks like we are living in multiverse. Really, really, really strange. The words of yesterday of Simone Inzaghi, where Thiago Motta actually answer to that. He said, look, I respect Inzaghi, he says whatever he wants. If I'm speaking about my team, but also for all the Serie A teams, there are three things that should go better. It's no simulations, no violent fouls, and no losing times. If we are able to improve these three things, well, I think that Serie A football in general can improve. So not really answering the questions or the statements of Simone Inzaghi. I told you that Simone is living in a multiverse, but seriously, because I don't know what he's speaking about. Guys, you can take a lot of people as a fool, you can take and the love of all the Interisti, but the reality is here. You remember when they were winning that Coppa Italia at the extra time 4-2 against Juve? Do you all remember? The first pages, it was a disgusting game. How much we were angry for the referee of that game, how actually they won that game. Well, the pages, I don't remember that they were going with big statements against a penalty that was possible, against a foul that was possible, against this or that. No, it was just celebrating Inter. Ecstasy, Inter on Gazzetta dello Sport, or it's yours, all yours for Inter. After the Supercoppa, it's now the Coppa Italia, triumph of Inter. While when Juventus was drawing against them, I remember that the big pages were going with, to Inter, VAR is not going okay. It's not nice, VAR with Inter for Gazzetta dello Sport, or Inter is paying VAR because after VAR review, we received that penalty at the 89th minute transformed by Paulo Dybala. Do you all remember? So I remember another version of the story, not like Simone Inzaghi is telling us. But anyway, it's a bit to put some oil on the fire. And guys, let's explode. Then we finish with a few news. Breaking news yesterday, which we already knew, of course, but we didn't know exactly the timing, but yesterday revealed by Nico Schira, Michele Di Gregorio is 100% a Juve player now. The important thing to actually make sure that Juventus would sign permanently after the loan of Di Gregorio, Michele, was that we had at least 1 point after the 5th of February in Serie A. Of course, it would be a disaster if we were not activating the bonus of Di Gregorio, because that means that from February the 5th until the end of the season, we would have made 0 points. So yes, it is active. So on top of the 3.5 loan, we are paying now 14.5. With at the end we arrive at 4.5 loan, 13.5 permanent. So we arrive at 18 million euro for Di Gregorio. I tell you, I'm happy. I'm really happy because we are speaking about a great goalkeeper on a cheap. I challenge all of you to find a cheaper goalkeeper, Italian goalkeeper that has a beautiful future with Juve. I'm happy. I'm super happy. And today the Destiny is saying that he will play against the team that he was playing with when he was at youth academy, that he even won a Scudetto of the Primavera with Inter. So it will be a big one. It will be a big one. Grande Michele Di Gregorio. And then speaking about goalkeepers, well, today there is a history that will be made, probably because the son of Gianluigi Buffon, our goalkeeper, his son Louis Thomas, has been called up with Pisa by Simone Inzaghi, by Filippo Inzaghi, the brother, by Filippo Inzaghi. The son of Gigi, that is born in 2007, so 17 years old, will be on the squad list to play against Cesena. Pay attention, Pisa is second in the ranking, right below of Sassuolo. Who knows, maybe they will be promoted and we will see another Buffon in Serie A after Gianluigi. He's not playing as a goalkeeper, he's playing as an offensive player, a striker, a second striker, sometimes playing on the wings. But guys, it brought me back to some memories of him celebrating Scudetti with Juve in the arms of his father, or him. I already saw these pictures when he was a kid playing with the really youth academy of Juve. It's beautiful to see it. It's true that yesterday when I saw the pictures of Louis Thomas being that huge, that big, I had a shock, because guys, I'm not getting younger. I am not getting younger at all. Let me know, guys, what you thought about the video. Don't forget, notification ring on, because pre-game, watch along and post Juve Inter here on the channel. Grazie, forza, Juve.